So Marcus is here. Marcus, 1-0 defeat on the opening days. Not what you wanted after a long trip, but just sum up your thoughts for us there, please.
We're frustrated because we didn't get going in the first half, and we've been done by a set piece, by lack of concentration. I can come up with every excuse under the sun because of the travelling, but at the end of the day we've started just like them, and they started stronger. So the fact that over 90 minutes it's been a set piece that's undone us, being the away team, we're very frustrated. The fact that we have had chances to gain the equaliser and we took them. Don't get me wrong, they had chances to push on in the lead, especially when the game really got opened up, and first half they kind of dictated and controlled us. So lots of positives in terms of competing with a very mature, organised, a team that's definitely going to be up there. So a good measuring stick, but still lots of learning bits and bobs that we need to sort out.
How frustrating is it to get a team so organised throughout the week to concede a goal after 2 minutes?
But you put on the back foot through the uncontrollables that have gone on previously, and you try and cover every base. But if football was perfect, then it'll either be 10-10 or 0-0, wouldn't it? It is football. We've switched off at that moment. It's hurt us, and we've got to make sure we learn from it, and certainly learn from the elements that have gone through the game that allowed us back in the game, as well as trying to deal with the opposition.
In this end of the first half, we did grow into the game, and Elliot had a glorious chance to put us level. That obviously didn't happen. What did you say to the lads, and were you happy with the way that we grew into the game at the end of the first half?
Oh, I wasn't overly happy with the first half. I think there was. I think the big sign, the difference between the two teams was you could see the fact their continuity, understanding, and maturity as a group, and as a group. We're still becoming that. We're still trying to find understanding with each other and becoming a strong group. So we're always sort of chasing our tail on that, so to speak. So I just needed them to start understanding what we need to do for each other rather than what they can do for themselves. And I thought second half we did that a little bit more, a little bit better, but still plenty more to improve on. And I think that the challenge we've got is, because we're such a new group, is maturing into a team and how quick we can make it happen, because in my opinion it takes the end of the second season for you to become a real strong side, because your first year you're basically finding your core and your stability. Your second year you're adding your additions to enhance it, and then your third year you're just adding to strengthen throughout the squad. So, and you could see that with the likes of Poole, they've only added 1 or 2 additions that strengthen the core of the squad, and you could see there's an understanding throughout the group that made it difficult for us.
Just when you didn't really need another kick in the teeth, Doobie got sent off. What was your views on the sending off?
Yeah, sending off 2 bookable offences, but that's a controllable. He knew he was booked, and he's just got frustrated because he's missed his opportunity, and he's took it out on the opposition. That was silly in my view, because we'd won the ball back. So yeah, very disappointed. I'm sure he'll be disappointed. And the group, we carried on and we worked hard. It was difficult with 11, and it made it harder with 10, but we still could have got something in the end.
How pleased were you with in the second half with the core that we have with Brett, Elliot and Mullers? They shone out a bit today in the middle of the park, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. They know me as well, so they know what I want, and they're leaders on the pitch. And to their detriment, I end up shifting them about a bit to help me deal with the game. And I just need to get settled and happy with certain people in certain positions to evolve the rest of the group. So, which is difficult at the moment, because tactically we're trying to deal with the opposition as well. So, plenty to think about over the next 48 hours going into Redditch.
Today's done. You just mentioned Redditch. What do you need to improve, or what do you need to change before Liam McDonald's team come to Latimer Park?
Liam, I know him very well. He played for me at Kettering in the conference. He's certainly done well under his coaching and managerial work. I'm very pleased for him, and he'll bring a lot of intelligence to his side. They'll be powerful and they'll be pace. They've signed 2 excellent players, in my opinion, who, in my view, could play a lot higher. So they're going to be a serious contender, not only in the game but throughout the season. So another challenge, and we'll we'll concentrate on ourselves to a certain degree, and then we'll deal with what they throw at us, and another learning experience for 90 minutes, I would have thought.
Well, unlucky today, Marcus. Enjoy the long trip back home,
Thank
and
you.
I'll see you on Tuesday.
No problem. Cheers.